Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Lady of the House. So your girl is here getting her cook on and I couldn't be more excited. So today is day 3 of showing you how I prepare for Thanksgiving dinner. I hope that these tips help you ladies who are cooking for the first time, or you just want to do something just a little bit different, or you want to plan or manage your time a little bit differently. So I will leave links below, or I will put it in the iCard to my last 2 videos of day 1 and day 2. But this is day 3 and this is where we get to cook. So I have some pork neck bones and I used about maybe 6 to 8 cups of water and some chicken broth, about a cup of chicken broth. And I just let that cook until the meat was about to fall off the bone. So although I haven't pulled the meat off the bone, you can tell that it's already fallen off. It's ready to come off. So I went ahead and I added my onions to it. And I'm going to go ahead and add my fresh collard greens and my seasonings to it, which is probably just going to be some salt and some pepper and some red pepper flakes. And sometimes I use a little seasoning, what is it? Seasonal. It just depends on how it's tasting. In this pot, I did the same thing, but I already have my green beans going in this pot. And I just put them in there. I did the same thing, so they're just starting to cook. I'm going to go ahead and slice up my potatoes to make my potato salad. I'm sorry, to make my sweet potatoes and to do my sweet potato pies as well. And over here, I've already peeled my eggs and my potatoes for my potato salad. I'm just going to let that get to room temperature because I took those potatoes out the refrigerator and they're a little cold to be working with right now. So what I put in my potato salad is, and I'm giving away my secret, y'all. It may not seem like a lot, but it's not. It's actually a not lot. Excuse me. It's actually not a lot of ingredients, and that's what make it taste so good. Because you don't need a bunch of stuff in your potato salad to make it taste great. So the first thing I have is some mustard. I I like that twang that mustard gives you. I like that tangy kind of potato salad, almost like the way the Amish make it. I'm not really big on that creamy kind of white potato salad. It just doesn't do much for me. I also have some sour cream, some salt and pepper, some dill weed, some celery seeds, some mayonnaise, and some dill relish. And the dill relish helps give it that twang that I like as well. And yeah, so I'm not a sweet relish kind of girl when it comes to my potato salad. I don't like it sweet. I also have my 2 bags of greens here that I'm going to wash. I'm going to rinse them off because the glory greens, they already come in the bag. They're already cut up for you. They're already cleaned. And trust me when I tell you they clean, because I came from a time where collard greens had so much dirt on them. You had to dag on there, give them a bath before you could cook them. But fortunately, these aren't like that. So I'm just going to be rinsing them off and kind of pulling out some of the stems here that you see. So I'm going to be kind of pulling off some of the stems if there's too many. Now I'm using a combination of collard greens and kale greens. I usually use collard and mustard because I love the way mustard greens taste. My husband loves mustard greens. My mama loves them. I mean, we love mustard greens, but unfortunately the store that I went to didn't have any, and this bag was only $1.99. Now, last year when I used to go to another grocery store, and I won't put their name out there, but when I used to go to their grocery store, their bags was 2 for $5. So I actually saved $1, and I like kale greens. I like kale, so I'm going to go ahead and eat that. So once I get the greens into the pot, I'm going to go ahead and get my potato salad going, and then I'm going to work on my pies. So I'm going to be making 2 apple pies, maybe, and 2 sweet potato pies. Alright guys, so when I come back, I'll show you what my potato salad looks like, and I will probably either be working on my I'll be working on my pies at that time. Once I get the pies out of the oven, then I'll work on the macaroni and cheese and the cornbread. All right, so I'll see you guys in what's going to be a few minutes to you. All right. Okay, guys, so here are my collard greens, and they're still cooking. And I snuck a taste, and they taste great already. I think it's that chicken broth, because once you put chicken broth in there, you'll find that you don't have to add like a lot of salt to your vegetables. And I started using chicken broth in my vegetables, I want to say about a month or two ago, and I realized how great it tastes, especially on um, fresh vegetables. They taste great on canned vegetables or frozen vegetables as well, but they just taste so good on fresh vegetables. So I'm just going to let those cook. I had to push them to the back burner because I'm getting ready to use the front burners for my macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. So yeah, and I tasted these already, and oh, they taste so good. So I'm just going to let those cook. Just going to continue to let those cook, and I'm going to show you. I'm sorry, let me get this straight. That one has the hole in it. Okay. And I'm just going to show you my potato salad. So this is what my potato salad looks like. It is yummy and delicious. I like my potatoes cut up kind of large. You can't see that. Well, medium size, as well as my eggs. Because I want to know I'm eating potato salad and not the stuff that comes inside of the deviled egg. So I need to be able to taste my potatoes, and so I cut my potatoes up kind of medium size. And yeah, it tastes great. It tastes just like it always does. I remember this one time we were getting ready to have a cookout, and my mother asked me, she said, "Are you making potato salad?" And I said, "No." She said, "Well, if you ain't making potato salad, I'm not coming." I said, "But you live here." And the funny thing is, I think she was dead serious. If I didn't make potato salad, she wasn't coming out of her room. Okay, so now that that is all done, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the refrigerator. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get started on my sweet potato and my apple pies. And I'm going to get my macaroni boiling for my macaroni and cheese as well. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so my sweet potato pies are about to go in the oven along with my sweet potatoes, and I'll let you guys see what that look like. I hate this foil I bought. It's so thin. I might have to run out to the store and get me some real foil. But those are my sweet potatoes. I like to take all my ingredients, like my butters and my sugars and cinnamon and stuff, and melt it all together first, before I put it in the oven. That way I know that every sweet potato is going to have that flavor, because it's just going to roll down into the potatoes and it's just going to melt. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of those in the oven. My string beans are done. My greens need to cook a little bit more. And then I'm going to get started on, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the cornbread. And then I'll do the macaroni and cheese and the 2 apple pies. And I think that'll be it. I'm going to let my mom come in here once the cornbread get done. I'll let her come in here and work her magic on the stuffing. And I'm going to clean up this mess. And yeah, so I'll let you see what the macaroni and cheese look like before I put that in the oven. Maybe I'll give you a glimpse of the apple pies. And I think that should do it. And I'm going to try to record my mom while she's making this stuffing. I hope she lets me do it. But yeah, okay guys, so I'll be back. All right, y'all, it's about to go down. My mama making her famous stuffing. Yes, look at that. And I'm making my roux for my macaroni and cheese. I still got a lot more cheese to put in here. Turn that fire up a little bit, get this stuff going. And let me see, I think that's it. We've already got I think the only thing left to do now tomorrow is going to be the turkey and the ham. Okay. We done. I got my sweet potatoes done. Oh, I got my apple pies in the oven. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, there you go. That's my sweet potato pie. I got 2 of those. Then I'm going to have 2 apple pies in here, which are in the oven. And so yeah, all I have to do is I have to take that turkey out tonight and rinse it off and get it all ready like I told you before. But yep, and it's only, what time is it, about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock? It's dark outside. Oh, okay, it's 5:29. Where is it? There you go. Okay, it's 5:29. Alright guys, so I'm not going to show you the whole recipe because it's a family secret and we can't be giving away no secrets up in here. So you're going to get to see what everything looks like once it's done cooking. I'm going to try and get that video up to you tomorrow. If not, you're probably going to see it on Friday. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have an amazing Thanksgiving. Don't forget to spend some quality time with your family. And before I go, let me show you my mom a cute little apron she made. Turn around. Isn't that cute? You see her, y'all? Alright guys, so that's going to end today's video. I hope some of these tips have helped you prepare for your Thanksgiving dinner. We're going to go ahead and get out of here and finish cooking so we can get this music going, right?
Right.
Yes. Alright guys, see y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.